On this episode of SEE Indonesia, get those green thumbs ready because we're headed to the farm in one of the most fertile lands in the country, the highlands of North Sumatra. We'll kick things off with a steaming cup of Sidikalang coffee, learning the art of harvesting and processing it ourselves. Then we'll delve into the backwoods to pick and taste some of the region's finest and stinkiest durian. Finally, we'll navigate the hills and take a refreshing dip in a waterfall with a pretty grim origin story.
Come see the beauty, only on SEE Indonesia. Come see the beauty, only on SEE Indonesia.
Did you know that the word Java is synonymous with coffee? Because back in the olden days, Indonesian coffee would be exported through Java, and you'd see all these bags of coffee with the word Java written on it, even though the coffee beans themselves were actually from Sumatra. Now, most Sumatran coffee beans are grown in the area in and around Lake Toba, which is ideal grounds to grow coffee because of its high elevation. And one of those places is the place that we're in right now, which is the city of Sidikalang. So basically, if you want the best coffee beans in the world, this is where you get them. And so, after I finish this cup, let's hit the road and see how the coffee is made. The North Sumatran Highlands is a majestic region which boasts one of the most beautiful vistas in the archipelago. From the mighty Lake Toba down below to the scenic hills of Samosir high up above, this land isn't just pretty on the outside, it's beautiful on the inside as well. Thanks to the volcanic soil and high elevation, the North Sumatran Highlands are among Indonesia's most fertile farmlands, used to cultivate various crops, most notable of which is coffee. So now, we're setting out on an adventure to discover the beans. Many farms in Sidikalang are family-owned, including the one we're visiting right now, the Simbolon family estate. Donning my farmer's gear, I head straight into the fields to embark on my coffee journey. It all starts with this, the humble coffee cherry. And now currently we are in the Simbolon family farm, and as you can see, it's coffee all around. And coffee, as I said previously, grows best in high elevation where it's really cold, and it is definitely really cold now. So we're going to see the process of how this little thing turns into what you drink. So let's continue. Coffee trees take 3 to 4 years to bear fruit. And when they do, these bright red cherries can be eaten straight from the tree. With up to 2 harvests per year, the cherries are processed immediately to avoid spoilage. After harvesting, the cherries are cleaned, ground, and the beans are separated. After another round of rinsing, the beans are loaded up onto a cart and brought over to the greenhouse. It is here in the greenhouse where the beans will be left out to dry under the sun. And after several weeks, the once light-colored beans will turn into the dark brown beans we all know and love. Plantation owner Walmanso Simbolon, who is of Batak descent and native of the region, understands the value and uniqueness of Sidikalang coffee. And so we had a chat to learn more. Dan ini biji kopi Sidikalang kan ya Pak? Jadi ya?
Betul, betul.
Sidikalang itu yang saya baca beda sama biji kopi yang lain. Apa yang membuatnya beda ya Pak?
Kebetulan di tempat ini kan berada di ketinggian 1380, jadi aroma dan cita rasa itu khas.
Cita rasa yang berbeda itu memang datang dari ketinggian tempat.
Salah satu adalah kultur tanahnya, kemudian ketinggian itu sangat berpengaruh.
Yang dihasilkan kebun Bapak itu kira-kira berapa banyak ya per sekitar ya 2 mingguan gitu?
Rata-rata panen itu interval 1 kali 2 minggu, 1 kali 14 hari, dengan rata-rata panen 300 kg ceri merah. Berarti kalau dihitung per bulannya sekitar 600 kg ceri merah per bulan.
Kalau misalnya untuk menumbuhkan biji kopi Sidikalang ini ada tantangannya juga gak Pak? Apa yang membuat susah memanennya kadang-kadang?
Pasca panen yang jadi tantangannya adalah karena setiap panen raya itu di Oktober sampai Desember. Nah, di masa itu adalah musim hujan. Jadi tantangannya adalah hujan. Jadi ketika waktu panen itu terganggu saat hujan, dan pengeringan juga terganggu, agak lama keringnya. Untuk ada penjemuran seperti ini, greenhouse, jadi lebih cepat kering dibanding yang tidak pakai greenhouse.
We were quite fortunate to have visited the plantation during the harvest. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to see and appreciate the full process of coffee harvesting and processing. Sidikalang coffee is a special kind, and they've got the environment to thank for that. However, it's not just coffee that thrives in this fertile soil. After the break, we'll explore another one of Sidikalang's iconic regional export, the delightfully stinky durian.
Come to the beauty, only on SEE Indonesia! Come to the beauty, only on SEE Indonesia!
When you're visiting the Dairi regency of North Sumatra, there's one thing that will inevitably catch your eye: durian. Now, whether that's a delight or a dread depends entirely on your feelings towards this aromatic yet contentious fruit. But since we're in the epicenter of the country's most sought-after durian, we decided to embrace the experience and handpick a few for ourselves. Coffee isn't the only thing that City Kalang is known for, because you see, the durian here is also quite famous. By all accounts, it tastes better than any kind of durian you'll find in the city. At least according to my crewmates, they've been eating this stuff non-stop since we got here. But harvesting them won't be so simple, because you can't climb up and pick them out of the trees. You gotta wait until they fall down. So it's good that you don't have to actually deal with any heights, but better watch your head. These woods are dotted with plantations under different owners, but our guides' plantation is tucked away in the deeper parts of the forest, so we embarked on a journey into the wilderness to locate it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Durian Land. Look at all these trees. This one in particular, look at all the durian up in there. Like I said, you can't climb up these trees and pick them up straight away, so you gotta wait. So that's a fair amount of durian up there, so one of them's bound to fall at some point. Any minute now. One of them will fall, surely. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Let me try something else. These durian trees are monstrous, reaching up to 50 meters in height. I'd imagine having a ball of spikes plummeting from that height right onto your noggin is not a pleasant experience. So, guided by my local companion, we tread carefully amongst the durian trees, searching for the fallen fruit that would make our meal. And just like that, we secured our very own durian feast. And now we've got our durian fresh from the trees. Now, one thing I neglect to mention about this whole ordeal is that I don't eat durian. I don't like it all that much. It smells like feet. So, thankfully though, two of my crew members do eat durian, and in fact they've been eating it the entire trip. So instead of me eating it, I'm gonna ask one of them actually. Mas Hanif, come on. Okay, Mas Hanif. Alright, you've been eating this the whole trip, so yeah. I'm gonna give you a chance to eat more durian. So here, grab some of this.
Okay.
Alright.
With pleasure.
Have a taste and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Is it good? Is it not good? Go ahead. Eat away. Okay. How's it taste, Mas Hanif? How's it taste, buddy?
It's sweet and creamy.
Oh, nice. Okay, well,
It's fresh.
yeah, no, yeah, of course it's fresh. Like, is it any different from the ones we have back home in Jakarta?
Yeah. It's fresh from the farm.
Oh, is that?
Of course, taste.
Is it sweeter? Is it better than what we have back home?
It's more creamy.
Oh, it's more creamy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, is it also cheaper here than it is in Jakarta?
Of course, I think it's for free.
It is for free. Yeah, okay, good one. All right. Well, okay, that's one thumbs up from Mas Hanif. We also still have Bang Ferry manning the camera there, so I'm just gonna give him one of these bad boys. See what he thinks. Bang Ferry. Here, I'll give you one. Alright, let's see if I can man this camera right. What do you think, Bang Ferry?
Good, very good.
Alright, here, you can have the camera back.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Right.
All good? Okay, I'm afraid it has come to this. I may have to try durian. I can't even remember the last time I ate durian. Must have been forever ago. Must have been when I was a kid. I don't know if my taste buds have developed any further than it did back then. I'm actually nervous.
Come on, bro. You can.
Oh, still smells as bad as I remember.
No, it smells
Okay,
good.
which one do I get? Which
Yeah,
one? This one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, first time for everything, I think.
First time for everything.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Hey, you know what? Actually, it's not that bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's actually, hey, you know, I may have misjudged durian. It's not bad, actually. Huh. Who would have thunk?
Although I struggled with the distinct aroma, the taste surprised me somewhat. Sweet, gooey, kinda like ice cream. I'm still not as enthusiastic as Mas Hanif or Bang Ferry, but I won't cringe as much next time I spot one of these spiky fellas. Okay, that's enough farming for one episode. Let's end this journey with a bang, or rather, a splash. After the break, we're heading to the legendary Hadabuan Naisogop waterfall for a swim, and to uncover its intriguing story. Don't go anywhere.
Come to the beauty, only on SEE Indonesia! Come to the beauty, only on SEE Indonesia!
After a couple of days of working the fields, it's time for some relaxation. City Kalang is nice and all, but I'm craving the natural sights and sounds. So, we're heading back south to Lake Toba.
We are back in the highlands of North Sumatra, here in the hills of Lake Toba, in search of a SEE Indonesia favorite, waterfalls. We're going to visit Hadabuan Naisogop waterfall down this trek over here. Up this trek. We actually got this from a tip from a local hotel owner. Shout out to Miss Annette. And she said that this is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the region. A lot less mainstream, but a lot more beautiful. So after we're done with this trek, we'll see if she was right. Let's go.
Around Lake Toba, you'll find stunning waterfalls everywhere, such as the famous Situmurun waterfall, popular amongst tourists. However, we opted for something a little more off the beaten path. Hadabuan Naisogop, a secluded waterfall nestled at the foot of Pusuk Buhit Mountain in Huta Urat hamlet. Locals share a dark legend about love, vengeance, and loyalty that envelops the waterfall's origin story. The tale begins with a newly married couple. The husband, in search of work, leaves the village as well as his wife and unborn child behind. Months pass, and the wife, feeling betrayed and assuming her husband was unfaithful, neglects her child, who eventually dies. Shortly after, the husband returned, apologizing for his long absence and bringing gifts for her and their newborn child. The wife, now feeling immeasurable guilt and shame, chose to end her life by jumping from a waterfall. That woman's name was Naisogop, and the waterfall with which she used to end her life was eventually named after her. Oof, that was heavy. But we won't dwell on it too much. After all, we are here to wind down, so let's get back on track. The trek to the waterfall isn't too long or tough, about 10 to 15 minutes through scenic but occasionally rough terrain. Passing a huge river valley, we spot the waterfall stream flowing straight to Lake Toba. As you approach a secluded forest with a calming stream, watch your step on the slippery path. Soon, you'll arrive at the waterfall, and believe me, you'll know when you're close. Its roar is unmistakable.
Look at the size of this thing. It's gotta be like 30 meters high or something. And because it rained, it's a lot more violent than it usually is. So, I'm still gonna dip though. Came all this way. So I'm gonna change and see how far I can get until that thing completely wipes me out.
As you can see from my reactions, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open due to the waterfall's intense force. But despite the challenge, the experience is definitely worth it. Cool, refreshing water and breathtaking views. What more could you ask for? And with that, we wrap up our journey through the cold, rugged, and astonishing highlands of North Sumatra. This trip was definitely one for the books. In a place born of catastrophe, it has bloomed into one of the most jaw-droppingly beautiful regions in the world. From the vast and seemingly endless expanse that is the mighty Lake Toba, to the fertile hills and peaks of Sirikalang, and to the ancient, storied lands of Samosir, where Batak culture began and where it continues to prosper. North Sumatra is a land of 1,000 stories, and the stories that I made in my short time here are ones I won't soon forget.